Good morning, everybody.
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
I think we're still waiting on, I know Chai is at an event today, so he's going to be a little behind, but I will be here to also assist. Where's everyone from?
I'm from Las Vegas.
Vegas. That's a good market, I hear. Is that where you're investing too?
No, I really mostly in Florida
Okay,
and Arizona.
very cool. Who else? Where's everyone else from? Got Houston, San Diego. It's been a while since I've been to San Diego. Austin. Josh, have we met? Wait, Josh, are you the same Josh that I know, or are you a different Josh? There's a couple of Joshes in Austin.
We may have met briefly, maybe at Higbee's. Was that where you?
Oh, yep. I'm the same host.
Yeah.
Perfect. Cool. You should go to our power hours too. We do have power hours on Saturday for the sub 2 in Austin. And then we have an event coming up that's going to be in San Marcos that will connect the San Antonio sub 2 group and the Austin sub 2 group. So
Sounds good. We're yeah. If you could send me over the info, I can look it up and try to make it out that way for sure.
yeah, absolutely. And we have Miss Jada here. Hey, Jada.
Hello, hey guys, how are you? This is Chai.
Good.
Hey Amy,
Hey, how's it?
Hannah.
Hey, Chai and Jada.
Sorry,
How
Amy.
are you
Got
guys?
excited. Yeah, Hannah.
Hi. Oh my gosh. Thank you. You're on an event, Chai.
I am outside. We have an event. Jada is covering that pretty much, and I'm gonna run the call because this is my promise to myself that I will not miss this call
Oh,
ever.
okay. Thank you.
Sorry, Amy. Sorry to cut you off. I saw Hannah. I was super excited to see her.
Yeah,
Me
you're
too.
okay. You're okay. Yeah, I told him that you were at an event and running a little behind, and I was just trying to see who everyone was and where they were from. So
Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, we got Nigel. We already have couple deals today. Um, who do we have today that is new? Okay, let us see. Okay, type one in the chat if you are first time attending this power hour like this.
It's my
Uh,
first.
Hey, Christy, how are you? Nigel, this is your first time, really?
Yeah, it's my first time. Glad to
Okay,
be here.
maybe you come to my other calls in sub two, I guess.
Yeah, go to the
Yeah, I just
sub
thought
two
you were.
calls.
I just thought you used to come here quite a bit.
I will be now from here on out.
Yes, because this is where I can give you everything we do because I have certain limitations on what I can say about my products and my businesses. So there is a lot more. This call is a lot more open and everybody can talk about whatever they want to talk about. This is not a commercial, so to say. This is a free education call.
Okay.
So welcome, Christy. Welcome, Hannah. Ernie, welcome to our so this is a weekly power hour every Saturday at noon. Um, we run this call to talk about anybody talk about any deals that you guys have that you need help with, either to understand whether it's a good deal or to understand what the next step's going to be. And we can talk about bold deals, creative deals, private money lending deals, anything that is connected to real estate. We have been there, done that, and can help you with anything we know. If we don't already know something, we can get you the right resources. So that's what we are here for. Um, with that being said, we have couple deals in the pipeline that we want to discuss today. Hannah Pine brought us a an apartment deal. Am I right, Hannah?
Yeah, it's, I think, yeah, it is. And then it's like 11 units, 12 total bedrooms. It's in It's in Florida, and I'm just trying
Okay.
to help to understand if this is good because actually the person that has this deal really is a sub 2 student, and he brought it to me, and I told him like get with sub 2 and attend this kind of Zooms because that's how I found you, Chai, on the
Yeah.
Catalyst and Jada. So he sent it to me, and then he said, okay, I'm gonna talk to Chai and see if this is something that's good. But it looks like that he wants to, his name is Don, he wants to offer 1.4. I'm aiming to offer 1.4 million or less with 24-month term followed by either
Okay.
refinance or DSCR loan.
Okay, awesome. So we'll talk about that in just a minute. I just want to let you all know that if you have a deal, for now, you can send it to my email. I'm sharing this in the chat. Go ahead and email me your deal if you want me to cover it today. We already have 2 deals. We may be able to cover one more. Um, and yeah, and we can talk about any other questions you have. Go ahead and raise your hand. If you don't know how to raise your hand, I'll show you um, real quick. I don't know if I can raise my own hand like that. Okay. Well, maybe Amy, you can show. I think most of the people know, but just in case. Um, so Amy, I just want to talk about who Amy is and how she is connected with us and how what we are doing together. Real quick, lot of people are new. I'm sorry, a lot of people already know me, and a lot of people, I mean, some of you are new here today. So Amy is based out of Austin. She's an investor herself and a business owner. She runs a after school program for kids as her one of her businesses, and then also invests and in real estate and does a whole bunch of social activities in Central Texas area, San Antonio, Austin area. So she has joined our DSCR brokerage as a partner, and she will also be bringing a lot of her social skills, which is how I know her, honestly. She's a social butterfly, if I may. She's everywhere at the same time. I don't know how she manages that. So she's a great resource for if you need anything. She's a great connector. She knows really influential people in the real estate world, especially in Texas. She's connecting me with some major communities where we are doing some collaboration, and we actually are in the process of planning an event, which Amy is leading that effort entirely. And that will be a collaboration event. We are gonna, is that gonna be in Dallas, Amy? Am I right? The
Yep,
location?
that's gonna be North Dallas.
Yeah, so look for that. It's coming up shortly where we are gonna focus that event on birth strategy and lending. That's our goal. We don't know how we are gonna market that. I'm just gonna put it out there. If you are interested in attending, please keep an eye out on my social media. I will be posting, Amy will be posting, Jada will be posting. So all of us will be promoting that as soon as we have a final um like location finalized and the concept finalized. So you will see lot more of Amy in the coming weeks. She talks about how to promote your business uh, within the community, how to take advantage of all these meetups, what to say, when to say, who to look for, and how to collaborate with other people. Besides that, she also works with some influential attorneys in the Texas markets and work with them in terms of bankability. Am I right, Amy?
Yep.
Uh,
Yep.
so
So
she is
I,
also a bankability coach, so to say.
yeah, thank you for that. I can kind of give a briefing too. So, I started real estate back in 2016 with house hacking and then moved over to co-living, ground up construction. And then I did some seller financing for land, both purchase and sales. And then I got into the lending and capital raising space because, as Chai is saying, I like to connect and add value to people. I like to help people grow. And so I really specialize in business development, and I leverage both my relationships as well as my ability to find capital, and also teach you, when you're looking at a deal, how to be more bankable, because ultimately your goal is to not use your own cash. Your goal is to use someone else's money. And that's either going to be through lending for private money or through hard money, DSCR. Every lending product is a different tool in your toolbox. And the more you know how those lenders see you and how they look at your risk factor, the more likely you're going to get a higher ROI, because you're going to learn exactly what you need to do in order to be bankable for them. And so that's been my mission as recently when I work with some of these communities, is how to teach people the lending process and how to make it less complicated so you can make more money and build better relationships within that space. Muted now, but that's the summary.
No, amazing. Sorry, I had a call, so I put it on mute. My wife called. But yeah, I mean, Amy is going to be a great resource and great addition to our team going forward. But with that being said, let's focus on underwriting. Let's talk about Hannah's deal to begin with, and then we can move on to Nigel's deal. He has been sending me a ton of deals lately,
That's
and
awesome.
also, I mean, a lot of these deals that Nigel brings. So Nigel brings a lot of value in terms of he's a great connector. That's what he focuses on. And correct me if I'm wrong, Nigel, you work with a lot of wholesalers and bring a ton of deals that you want to sell to the members of this community. Am I right?
Correct. And I'm also working in raising capital. In March, I raised $1 million. So just trying to
Love
get
it.
better at that as well.
Perfect. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, so Hannah, I have your deal. Let me share that real quick
Thank you.
on my screen here. Hold on one sec. All right. So Hannah, what is your, are you planning to buy this deal yourself, or you're gonna get it under contract and try and sell it?
It'll be actually, again, it's his name is Don. It's his deal. He wants to buy it, and then that's why I wanted to have him come in on this Zoom, but he is not available. So he's the one that's trying to offer, and he's just trying to see if we can help him underwrite. I was wondering if we can also schedule a Zoom with him, so then anything that schedule,
Yeah.
I mean, any questions that you'll have,
So
he can
all these
answer it.
Zooms are recorded, just so you know. I will
Okay.
give you a recording for him to see. And
Okay.
after that, if he still wants to schedule a call, we can schedule and see how we can help with this.
Yeah, because I'm basically a connector on this to help him
Okay.
with this deal. But I'm looking. If you look down there, and he had mentioned that the seller will carry and take that. The owner is willing to take a seller finance position for 20% of the sale price in second position. I mean, I've never seen that somebody will take a second position, because second position is not too secure. But
No, no. Who will take a second position? Seller?
the seller, yeah, the
Yes. So
owner is
that is,
willing.
so that is called reverse seller carry. And it's also famous. It's made famous by Pace Morby, and a lot of people also call it Morby method. Okay.
Gotcha.
So, which is
Okay.
very common and very effective strategy if the numbers make sense. So let's see if they do real quick. So what I like to do when I underwrite deals is, let me show you. Underwrite.
And Hannah, do you know if your client, I'll call them your client since you're kind of connector on this, has any experience in multifamily?
No, he doesn't. But he's been like basically a student from a different community, and then now with Pace community, he's in sub two and Gator, but he's not getting any results yet because he doesn't have anybody to like do what we're doing. And then I told him we can have him on this, and I think he should be available. I don't know, he told me that he was gonna check with me if this property is still available, but I double check it's still on in the market.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, he
Okay.
has
So
no
you
experience.
are selling this property to Don, am I right?
No, he somebody is selling the property to Don, and he brought it to me to help him with underwriting. If this is something
Oh, I
that,
see.
yeah,
Got it. Got it. Okay, so this is my famous spreadsheet. A lot of people know in sub 2, this is what I do. And that will give you a full blown analysis, so to say. So let's just start with this ARV 2 million. Okay, let me read this real quick. I'm aiming for
2 minutes.
1.5, less than 24 months, term for owner is willing to take seller finance position for 20% of the sales price. I've been okay. They have countered with 1.55 and 30K EMD. Interesting is the properties. Still listed on investor list. I'm unsure if their contract has so there is no such contract on investor lift. I don't know who listed it. If someone listed it as a wholesaler, then yes, there is a contract in between the wholesaler and the owner, which
Okay,
will have to be checked. But one who showed me the property directly, the owner was direct, okay, to this guy, similar to property that I'd operated. Is this already a short-term rental or no?
yeah, it's a turnkey.
Or is it, so but it's already on
Mm-hmm.
Airbnb operating. Okay. Do we have the financials for the short-term rental?
You know what, let me go ahead and
Who's
find the
making
financial.
rent?
I do. I Let me
No,
find
do
it.
you already have financials?
Oh, I that's the thing that I don't know with Dawn. I have no idea with that. Let's see. There's a hold on.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought I was ready on this financials.
Mm.
No, I don't have. No, I don't know the answer to that. Try.
Okay, that's fine. So we will what we are gonna do is try and get our own numbers on this.
Uh, I think I found it. Let me just forward it to
Oh, you
you.
found it.
I found it. Yep. Yep. There
Okay.
you go. That's the financial. I just sent it to you on your email.
Okay.
This is a good area for, I've had a couple of borrowers that actually use this area for short-term rentals, and their stuff is killing it. So hopefully we'll see that here.
Yeah. 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 There it is, and it's all the way down. Yep.
So what is this? This is analytics or this is
This
analytics or this is actual revenue?
this is I found another report that breaks down individually. No, it looks like that this is like a picture of where they get it. I'm not sure if this is an actual one. It's just a report on the
So
email.
this looks like an actual number.
Mhm.
Ah, yeah, right below.
2023, okay, is January through March. The owner payout is about 101. Okay,
Mhm.
that's very good. 2024 owner payout is okay for first 3 months. This is okay. I don't know if you guys are following me. I'm looking at these dates
Mhm.
Yes,
for
we are.
11 listings that we have for your property. So I'm just gonna extrapolate this number. I don't know if is January through March is that the best season for Florida?
I am not sure about the
Okay, I'm
Florida.
gonna
I
just multiply this by 3 and this is 139, this is 106. Yeah, this is the same one. Okay, we'll worry about that later. So let's just call purchase price, down payment, 30,000. So is it already furnished, all of it?
yes, there's no need for rehab. It's furnished.
Try the snowbirds are in Florida from October through like March or
Okay.
April.
Okay,
That's the high season for Florida.
October through March. Okay, so
Yeah, or April.
gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna do 131,000 times 3 just to be safe instead of 4 quarters, just as a revenue. So loan amount, I'm gonna keep it at 1.6. Did the seller tell you how much interest they want on their equity?
Not yet. That's the
Okay, so I'm just
question
gonna
that.
assume certain things I'm
Okay.
just gonna assume that they want the same as market at 7%. Okay, the
Okay.
closing cost for this type of deal is probably gonna be 15,000. Holding cost is 0 and furniture is 0 since they come furnished. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. So vacancy, I don't have to worry about that. Utilities, I would just give it 250 times 11 times 12, 250 per unit. Maintenance 7%, which is pretty normal. Oh, there is utilities there. So this is your monthly payment. Wow, these numbers look crazy good. I don't know if I'm missing something major.
Is it a? Oh my.
Because your collection is too good to be true.
Yeah, it's too good
So
to
I
be.
don't know if it's see, I mean,
What was the question you said a while ago for the owner, like the rates? Is that what was the question you said?
okay, see, this is annual projection.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just switch it to 75 percentile. It goes up to 92,000. We are at 393,000. So I don't know where this is coming from, because if
Okay.
I change this to say 100,000 for the year, then your cash on cash is negative.
Oh, gotcha.
So this is, so check this with whoever it is.
Okay.
If that number is accurate, this is a hell of a deal.
This okay. Okay.
Yeah, this is a great deal.
If the number is right from the
Correct.
report they
Which
sent.
I doubt it is right though, because I mean this is all a this is again by bedrooms. We are doing more like condos in your area.
Right.
So this is a great tool to use, rabu.com. It's a free Airbnb calculator. I don't have AirDNA access to tell you whether it's a, I mean, but most lenders use AirDNA, and it looks like this might have been from, oh, sorry, this is host away dashboard. Okay. So these guys need to tell you whether these are correct numbers, but they do look like they may be correct.
Okay.
Uh, so yeah, check on these numbers and talk to host away and make sure to verify these numbers.
Okay.
So
Because if
this
it's
is your,
right, then it
yeah, then your cash on cash, because look at your down payment, it's only 30,000.
right.
You're you're getting 75 to 80% from the DSCR lender, which we can help you with. And then
Yeah.
the rest of the 20% will come from the seller as a down payment.
Okay.
So your
Yeah.
out of pocket is very limited, and then it's already operating property. It is furnished, it's turnkey, like you said.
Yeah, it is.
So I don't see why you will not be able to perform on this.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so is there any way we can get a Zoom call or call with you by Monday?
I don't know. I mean, I don't do ad hoc calls like that. Uh,
Okay.
but I mean, they can come to the next Saturday call again if you want.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I'll just text me when you can, and we'll see what we can do,
Okay,
because
sounds
we
good.
need to verify these numbers first. And once you verify
Okay.
them, and if they are still moving forward, then we can do a call to discuss the loan and terms like that.
Okay. So and then you said you're be able to help us or Dawn with the DSCR loan.
Yes, that I think we
Yeah.
can help with.
And
Okay.
that will walk you guys through that process too, because the SDR does change a bit once it's over once it's over 4 units.
Correct.
Okay.
So this is
Oh,
one property though. But yeah,
this
it
is
will
one.
be considered commercial.
Yep. It's considered, yeah. So it'd be a commercial DSCR.
Okay, commercial DCR. Okay. Okay, thank you, Chai. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness. This is nice.
of course.
Thank
Yeah, good luck.
you. Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Any other questions from anybody about this deal? Okay, what is the other term for the Morbi? I mean, reverse seller carry is pretty commonly used. And there is no such thing, because this is a creative thing. Okay. There is if you told your lender what you're doing, a lot of lenders will say, no, you cannot do it. So that's why you need to work with someone like us who do what you are trying to do and also have understanding of what and how to work with lenders for this. So yeah, so let us know if you're going forward with any morbid deals like this or reverse seller carry. I think we can help you with those. Are you able to share this calculator in the chat? Great question, Alice. What I like to do, and this is all free resources. The only thing I ask for from all of you or any one of you who is requesting the calculator, and we will share the link to this spreadsheet and many other spreadsheets. We only ask for you to post in the group or on your social and tag us and let other people know what we are doing and get more traffic to come to these calls. That's all we ask you for. So make a post in the group asking for this, and we will share that in the comments. Thank you for that question, Alice. Okay, awesome. Love it. Okay, so with that being said, we'll move on to the next one that we have by Nigel. And I just need 1 quick minute. We'll take 1 quick minute break. If Amy has anything, Amy, go ahead if you want to fill in with any other comments you have. I just need to call my wife real quick.
Of course.
No problem.
So I'm going to kind of talk to everybody since we're looking at a commercial property now. I'm going to talk a little bit about how commercial does change the way a DSCR lender approaches the project. Typically, the nature of a DSCR loan, and I'll turn on my screen here. Typically, a nature of DSCR loan is they typically don't care about your experience when it's residential. So residential is 1 to 4 units. And if once it starts going up to 5 units or more, they start getting a little bit more picky because the commercial sector is stricter due to a lot of the risks and the downturns in the last couple of years in the commercial market. And so one thing you're going to want to look at is first make sure all your numbers are good. One thing I saw that was a really great green flag for me is in the email, Hannah, your client, he said that he wanted to refinance after 24 months. That's
Right.
great because the seasoning period, say for example, if he wants to refinance and get any cash out, if he's doing any value adds, in commercial, the seasoning period is 24 months, so 2 years
Okay.
before they look at, and some sectors might be a little bit more flexible, but generally speaking, that's where it's real easy to refinance and they're able to use higher rents. They're able to look at those new values because they want to see that, give you a chance to actually consistently show that it wasn't just a good month or wasn't just a good, you know, 6 months. They want to see that you're actually able to perform. So that's why they usually use a 2-year method for saying, okay, now we can use this new evaluation because it's been consistent. So they're stricter because they're trying to mitigate that risk, because a lot of landlords commercial the last couple of years have over leveraged themselves. And so that's what they're trying to prevent. The next thing to look at is going back to the experience. Experience matters more so once you get to 5+ units. People start looking at what is your experience on this, and some lenders will not lend if you do not have experience. Some will, but I always tell people in commercial sense that does matter. It might reflect either in a higher interest rate or in a leverage cut. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about with leverage, does everybody here know what LTV means? When I say
Yes.
80% LTV, perfect.
Loan to value.
So that's what I mean by leverage. So for example, if you're trying to refinance into a DSCR at an 80% leverage, first, commercial does not typically go to 80% leverage. Commercial is usually capped at 75% leverage. And if it's considered a higher risk sector or higher risk client, then they might go lower to 65 to 70%. And then if it's in a development sector, it's going to even be more of a leverage cut depending on where they are in the development phase. Any questions so far? Any questions in the chat?
No.
No? Okay, perfect. So those are some things to look at is leverages change, as well as they consider someone who is new and they want to find someone with experience in commercial. What's great is he'll already be in this project for 2 years, so he'll be able to leverage it and they'll be able to see it as, okay, he has some skin in the game at this point. So that is going to be great. But they are going to consider the fact that he does not have any other properties. So I just want you to be aware that although those obstacles are something that we can absolutely get past, that they may be there. And to definitely prepare your client to having to face some of those different things in the commercial space. But those are all my 2 cents on this project, just to be aware of some of the things that
Thank
pop
you,
up.
Amy, for
Yeah.
filling in. So yeah, let's look at Nigel's deal real quick. I had to give some cards to Jada here. I mean, the only time we are running 2 events at the same time, so we are a bit stretched thin. But yeah, we are.
All right. Should I give you the address?
Nigel, you emailed me or texted me?
Here, I'll put the address.
Did you email me?
No, I didn't. I
Oh,
sent you
you're
the
in the
address in
chat
the
then.
chat. There you go.
Oh, got you. Awesome. Okay. So Nigel brings me these awesome deals. I don't know from where, but
I have a few. I'll send you the rest over email because I know you're busy.
so do you work with a bunch of wholesalers, Nigel?
Yes.
Love it.
This
Okay.
one is someone in the community.
Okay. So what are the numbers on this one? Do you have the numbers?
Yes. Price is 475. Rehab estimate is 120. ARV is 745.
Okay. So 470 plus 120. So around all in maybe 600 with everything. And ARV 720, you said?
745.
745. Okay. Okay.
All right, this is
So
I'm gonna take my
this
business
is
line
the
downstairs.
north
That's
side.
815. It's only 815. Go to Oakland.
Far
I guess
north
you probably
Dallas,
200
right
here.
there
She
by
come
the
on the
highway.
here.
Okay,
Roll it back up to the bit of up in a small rock. We'll take the
you
seat
can
in
check.
front.
So I was just looking at where it's on the map, and then I'm gonna go look at how good the schools are overall. Okay, the schools are good.
Once you shoot across the phone, make sure that phone is on the brightest setting for me, please. Thank you.
3 bedroom, 2 bath, 2338.
I'll take it A1 through 15. It's only A1 15. Please
I'm
step
sorry,
forward.
Hannah,
I
I'm
can,
muting you just in case. I don't know if
I
that's
can hear
the
you better now.
background. Um, okay, so this is a 1979 house, 2338 square feet. Good area, good schools. So let's look at the comps in that area.
The best comp that was found is 615 Yellow Rock Trail. 6015 Yellow Rock Trail. It's a 3-2. It sold in 5 days.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. It's just above the Beltline Road. Okay, it's also a good size lot. This houses. The 1950 square feet. The 1950 square feet. We can get an idea on how much it sold for based on the history. So they listed it for 499 last year. It's probably sold. So 499 for that. That one, let's see what this one looks like. So this is more like our comp. Okay, it sold for 750. There you go. And it's sold in how many days? Let's see. So because I'm in Texas, I do have certain accesses that I can use, but let's look at the pictures. What I like to do is look at pictures of how they look when they sold them, because we need similar finishes, because this is touching very close to $1 million house. So when we are in that type of price point, we need to deliver a very good product. So look at these floors. I think they may be hardwood floors, if I'm not wrong. At least engineered wood, if not hardwood, but they look very much like hardwood. Okay, some of this may be original. They managed to maintain some original flavors of this house very well, very nicely done. So some of these upgrades don't actually cost as much as some people think. Oh, this one has a pool, which is also a big differentiator. And this is actually a smaller lot, which is a good, I would like to see 15206 Leafy Lane.
Yeah, this one, subject property doesn't have a pool. I sent you the photos in the side chat, so that definitely is a big differentiator.
And we can always run our farms based on no pool. Okay, I don't know if we can do that here. Okay, that's fine. I guess not here, but let me see this one. Sold in 7 days. Very nice. So this is this is for Houston, but it also extends into Dallas. Oh, That's Garland. Is it here by Addison? Somewhere here?
Let me look at it on the map really quick. I'm not too familiar with the Dallas market. That was
It's just above it. I think it's here somewhere. Oh, okay.
yeah, it is.
Okay, this is Addison. Okay, I got it.
Nikhil, can you please
Okay, so
address here in the chat box?
okay.
I won't be putting the address in the chat box, Shashwat, unfortunately.
Okay, man, that's fine.
Okay, so these are all the good comps. I think your house is somewhere in this area. This is similar size that is under contract. Okay, it's pretty simple house. 0.17 acres. Okay, which is smaller. So yeah, I would give it a 700 ARV for sure. So this one I can also add one more thing. Where is my sold? One more. I just want to see 1 day on the market. Wow, this is a hot area, man.
Yeah, it's hot.
Okay, so you're saying 120 is your rehab estimate. Let's call it 710. I'll give it a 10 grand haircut times 0.7 minus 120. So you're selling it for 477, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I would buy it a lot lower, but some will buy it higher. Let's say your numbers are 477 plus 120, 597. So if I were to sell this for 710 times 0.92, minus 477 minus 120 minus the holding cost. So, I mean, in Dallas, the 70% rule doesn't actually work because Dallas has I mean, Dallas has very high saturation of investors and people pay ridiculously high numbers. That's why what Nigel is saying is not a bad number. Okay. Otherwise, anywhere else, I would personally like to buy that at 377 because it has 120 rehab in it. Let me see if I
Okay.
can open the.
We got another one in Dallas. If you want to take a look at it, it's got a way less rehab cost, probably half of that 120.
Yeah, this needs pretty much everything. Yeah. Okay, what's text me the other one. Let me see.
Okay, 2 seconds.
Okay, I have to end it in maybe 5 minutes or so, the call, just so you
Okay.
guys know. If you have any other deals, please share them in the chat and we are happy to look at it real quick before we end it. But yeah, Nigel, I would love to look at, I mean, how much is this going for?
This one is going for 190.
190. Oh, okay. For Ramsey, because I own one on another street called Rami, right next, not right next to it. I don't know where this one is. Let's see. And what is the ARV on this one?
ARV is 340.
And what is the offer price?
190's offer price, rehab estimate 70 grand, ARV 340 to 344. Did we lose Chai?
I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, where did Chai go?
Vanished.
I'll send him a text message real fast. Let him know that we lost him.
Hey, Nigel, with that first one that he just did comps on, what was his conclusion?
Let's see. His conclusion was that he would buy it lower, but there are people out there in Dallas because it's such a hot market with so much activity that people would pay more.
So
Mm.
he's saying they would probably get it for 470 because that's the asking price, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
Hey guys, I'm so sorry. My phone died and my internet was lost, so I'm joining from my phone again. But Nigel, let's look at your deal offline later today. I have to end the call today, but I mean, we're gonna try and do more coverage during the week. So we'll have more opportunity to chat and talk about. But I do, before I leave, I just want to encourage all of you guys to make a post and share anything you learned today in our call or anything else, chatting with other people in the chat, anything that added value to your life. Please share that in the community or on your personal social media and tell the world what we are doing. This is a free resource. And if you need access to all the previous recordings, all the underwriting sheets, like the one we did for Hannah, we will share that in the comments if you tag us in the post or in the group or on your social media. And the goal is
Thank you, Chai.
obviously for us to get more coverage and more popularity, but also the main goal for making you post more is to build the habit of posting on social media and leveraging social media for your advantage. So I cannot stress that enough. I mean, I was not, I was just like you. If you are one of those who are worried about posting on social media, but maybe a couple years ago, but I have seen dramatic results in my business, and I encourage every one of you to do that. So, with that being said, I will be ending this call, and we'll see you guys next Saturday. In the meantime, hit us up on social media, especially Instagram. I'm going to share my Instagram here real quick, and anything you need in Instagram is the best place for me to answer any questions you guys have.
Thank you so much, Chai.
Thank you. Take care. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Amy. Talk soon.